Social development, I'd like to welcome all of you here today, all of the organizations, and I hope you enjoyed the day. And I've been asked to say a few words of inspiration, so what I've named it is calling it caring for the carers. And I think quite often we as people in the community don't understand the importance of people like yourselves. And I'm going to tell a little bit of a story about my history and actually tell you about the other side of what you do. Because 11 years ago, I ended up in a car accident and I ended up in ICU. And during that time, I realized what an important job people like yourselves have. Because at the end of the day, you take on everybody's pain for yourself. And I think that's why we're here today, to say thank you to you. Because what you do is not a job as such. It's a lifestyle. Because not everybody is able to do what you're doing. And as a patient, 11 years ago, I realized that no matter what happens, I was in a coma for 30 days. And why I'm going to tell you this is because I also want to tell you, you have to be very careful in your job. Because unfortunately, people's minds are very important. And although sometimes, as I said, your patients aren't necessarily in a coma, but every word that you speak is taken in by those people. And if you're negative, that negativity carries across to those patients. Humankind is a strange thing, and we are programmed by our surroundings. If somebody comes up to you today and says to you, "Jy lyk sick," en die volgende persoon kom na jou toe en sê, "Jy lyk siek," gaan jy wragtig siek word, hoor. It's a fact. Because it's our minds. And your job as a carer is to make sure that those people have a positivity. Because at that stage of my life, the doctors were telling me, although I was in a coma, they were telling the people around me that I had less than 10% chance of surviving. And not everybody is as lucky as what I am. Because I wasn't prepared to get my mind changed. But then again, also, the simple act of touching people, the energy within yourself, is what's transferred to your patients. And the love that you show them is what carries them. I want you to remember that, because so often we forget the basics. We've all gone through theory and we all do all this sort of stuff. But if we go back to basics and we think about it correctly, everything we do, everything we touch has an impact. And the decisions we make on a day-to-day basis impact everybody around us. And I must say, every time I've had to do with your organizations, I must actually commend you, because I've always seen smiles on your faces. And I think it is your positivity and your attitude that makes a difference in your patients' lives. And on behalf of the George Municipality, I would really like to say thank you for everything that you do for those people that are really in need. Because you see the people most of the times when they are down, when they need support. But today, we want to give you the support that you need, because it can't be easy dealing with all that heartache and all that pain on a day-to-day basis. Because somewhere along the line it rubs off on you. Because that's the type of people we are. People who care often get involved in that caring so much that they become emotionally involved. And your lives are touched on a day-to-day basis. And today what we're saying to you is thank you. Thank you for availing yourselves and putting yourselves through that as humans and as humanitarians. Thank you for the nights that you sit when you leave your job and you lie there wondering and worrying about the patient that you saw today, that you know is in a bad state. Because your job doesn't end at 5 o'clock. Because what you do during the day, a lot of the time you take home at night. And all I can wish for is that when you get home, the people waiting for you at home give you the care and the attention that you need. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.